Hello, welcome to Fallawsophy. I'm your host, Jennifer Fallaw, and tonight we have some new Jentel a little bit. This is not a meditation, I just asked on the fly and got some information and little RV update. Okay, so put this together for you if you are late. I know I didn't give people much notice, but if you are late, you can scroll back. Sorry if I sound funny, I look funny. I've got some kind of... What the heck is that? I've got some kind of, well, I've been cleaning, but I have some kind of, sinus infection, like in my face right here. It's, the whole side of my face hurts. So I am healing that and working on that. And I have some antibiotics that I'm taking. And that should be over shortly. But show must go on. All right, here. I have something white streaming down my arm. Don't even look at that. I have nothing to wipe it off with. So it's been a long day. All right, let's hit it. Okay. So, Jesus told us what did Jesus tell us? Best possibility for notifications for 4B is Thursday and Friday. And there was some kind of delay, and the source of that delay had been located. It was some kind of threat. And Trump was collecting final signatures for geopolitical business. We got that. We got the peace deal signed. Jentel confirm on that. End of that was Trump gives the order, and that kind of matches up with what I got today. But so where are we now? When I asked, I saw people moving into positions. Trump wanted to be here and available for when 4B happens. I did hear hush or push. Signing the peace treaty is good. Yeah, we need that. But it's not like the trigger, okay? Right now, there's a hush or a surveillance of the situation to make sure it's safe to pull the trigger. So, in a nutshell, we've heard from Iran before that they were going to be good, and they weren't. So let's give it a couple days or a day and see if they stick to it, okay? Very important for everybody's safety. Timeline's still good for tomorrow. That is a possibility. Best possible chance. Friday through Monday if there are no more serious situation or threats to the public. They wanted to get him home and on our soil before doing anything like this. And that's where we are. Keep an eye out for more Jentel confirms. Once again, we had on Monday or Tuesday, we had mountain landslide or eruption, subway or trains, and smoke and gas. And I was a little concerned about that one, thinking about when I got this information. Like, okay, when you try to do this, all the minions are going to come out of the woodwork and try to stop it, okay? And so it's a very serious situation. We have to do it at the right time. And everybody's like, oh, we don't care. Let everybody die. We just want the RV. Well, you know what? They'd care, okay? There's no point in getting this far if we lose half of them, okay? Or something really serious happens. But it's probably, you're never going to get rid of all the threats. Dirty deeds aplenty, okay? We just don't know what they know or what they're watching. And that is always true. Prime Minister on his way. That could be one of two things. The note, earthquake Pacific Rim, waves, we did see that. We're not sure if it's the one that we're supposed to see. Shares plummet, Obama shames, and now he's, I think, suing the guy that said that his wife is a man. And then orbit. I did hear that on two separate occasions that some people, some groups were receiving payments. There's no way to confirm the rumors on that. But remember last show, I didn't have it written down. Well, maybe I did. Wait a minute. I'm just over here trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together to solve the mystery, guys, for you. So this Intelligence Underground created a delay last week. Not sure. Tunnel Cyber 1, people are paid. It's in the Jentel. When people are paid, you will not know about it. I felt very strong about that. And I think it was Kuwait when they revalued. I think they actually told everybody that we don't have any plans to revalue. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. We're not doing anything. Everything's cool. And then boom. Okay? I did have Liberty Bell in the Jentel at one time. I'd have to look back. A couple times we had a bell. I think it was the one before this was like when the bell rings. And we were looking for that. And then I also told you that there's going to be a lot of old Jentel that's going to come, and you'll see that. So I do think exposure is full speed ahead. Yeah. I think we're good. I don't feel, just because Jesus said Thursday, Thursday's not over. Okay? He said Thursday and Friday. So, but with world predictions, the only thing you can do is receive information as of that moment in time, looking forward. And if decisions are made, anything pops up that changes the timeline, that is what we've been living through for all these years. Okay? Stay positive. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. That's all there is to it. Okay? I have heard some things. Things are good. Okay? It's going to be a surprise. I've had lots of surprises lately. And that's a Jentel for today. Okay, let's do some self-promotion because I always forget to do that. If you'd like a healing with me, if you'd like to reach Marcy Howell, you can go to jenniferfallaw.com. If you'd like to get a cleanse for your people or your family or your spaces, she's available there. She does not work for me. Email her after purchase. If you'd like a healing with me, I'm going to need an email after that. And I'm going to need a picture and a first and last name or a name of the pet. If you'd like to book a reading with me, go to Fallawsophy.com. And you can schedule yourself there. And let's see what's on sale. Well, I don't really have a sale right now, but I'm offering a 15-minute reading, I believe, for $55. Good deal. It's a rapid fire. You get a lot of questions answered. I'm quick. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And you have the opportunity while I'm live to become a monthly supporter. What I'm going to be doing now is reading not only Rumble Rants. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to ask a question, you're going to have to go to Rumble. Okay? I'll try to get some YouTube questions in. But tonight, since the face hurts and I woke up with some kind of sinus infection, I'm going to do Rumble Rants and monthly supporters. Not all the monthly supporters. We don't have enough time for that. I'm going to filter them in. I'm going to start filtering in questions from monthly supporters every show. Okay? Okay. Unless we have a guest and we're not doing readings. I will be having guests at some point in time. I've had quite a few people ask lately. Okay. Let's see who's in there. Let's see. Good evening, Jen. Barbara here. I'm so excited for news on your daughter's pregnancy. Can you tell me if my father Rocco has a message for me? Okay, I didn't know I was reading. We'll do that one because I clicked on it. Well, I don't have first and last. So, Michael, does Rocco have a reading? Have a message for Barbara. Either sit still or sit tight. It is all planned. That's good. All right, let's get over to Rumble and do some readings. You guys can ask me any questions that you'd like. I think, oh, there's Scott 1484. Okay. We've got mods in there. But anyway, I mean, it does look good. I mean, it's still good. It's not like, oh my God, it's 5 or 8 o'clock on Wednesday or Thursday and nothing's happened. Well, there's a lot of things happening right now that we're not unaware of, okay? I also told you, when I told you that if people get paid, you're not going to hear about it. They will lie to you if they have to. That, when it gets quiet, that doesn't mean that nothing's happening. Okay? Okay. Okie dokie. Let's go over there. Oh, I was going to talk about something. That's right. Got to get a little bit of teaching in lately. I was learning, somebody said to me, don't forget to be unapologetically you. I'm like, that's it right there. That's what I want to be. I don't want to be what somebody else wants me to be. I don't want to be somebody's puppet. I don't want to like change who I am or dim my light or do anything like that. I just want to be me. And that's what I'm going to be. And I suggest that you guys do too. Because although, curb your behaviors, not to hurt people, let's have good manners, but and sometimes we will do that for others' comfort, family members, to keep someone around because they're uncomfortable with that. But I've been walking through this long process lately of learning not to do that anymore. I've done it my entire life, and it started with my sister. Shelly was dyslexic and she was explosive. And, although we were the best of friends and close sisters growing up, anytime I was good at something, she would cry and get upset. And one time, so she liked art. And then one time in school, there was this art contest, and I drew this whole scene and turned it in and got a ribbon. Well, our father was an artist. Our mother is an artist. They both did oil paintings. My dad, he was a graphic illustrator before they had computers doing it. Exceptional artist. Um, so I liked art. But my mother asked me, well, you're good at so many things. Why don't you just let that be her thing? And I didn't know any better. And I was like, okay, that's Shelley's thing. So I never pursued art again. But I feel like it's something that I would have been good at, that I would have enjoyed. So, and you go, I had friends. I don't know why. It was just seemed like, it's not that I was smarter than everybody, okay? It was just that, sitting around with friends talking, and I've said this before, but they would be like, oh, I wonder why that is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All like stupid. And I'm over there in the corner thinking, I've already constructed an entire theory about why that is. I've looked at it from every angle. I'm over there thinking, well, I know exactly why that is. And what do I say? Oh, I don't know. Because people don't like it if you're a know it all. You know, I have, for very many years, I have kind of shrunk for the good of others, or possibly to stay in situations too long that I shouldn't have stayed in. Okay? Not that I'm any better than anyone else. Okay? But at some point in time, the true you is in there screaming to get out, screaming to have a voice, screaming to be free, to eliminate the dark energy or the controlling aspects, the people, the situations in your life that give you a lump in the throat. So I've been doing that for a long time. And it didn't seem like it was intentional. It started out, things were just happening, and it ended up that way, but it led me on this journey to become stronger, to become more confident, and to not allow that in my life anymore. I mean, I've honestly given too much every time and expected appreciation or expected something in return, and that does not always come. Takers don't like it when you stop giving. And I'm pretty sure almost every person in this audience can relate to that. We've all been on a journey we call a spiritual awakening. Those aren't quick. There's many phases to them. One thing at a time, at a rate that you can handle. Sometimes a couple things will hit you at once and you're like, what the hell? What's with all these towers falling around me? Well, if you think about it, it usually started with a choice, and that could be as simple as a quiet voice in your head saying, I don't want to do this anymore. And so everything falls into place so that you don't have to do that anymore. And you think, why is this happening? I mean, oh no, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I didn't mean it. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It's all in divine design. You're following the path of spiritual evolution that you wrote before you came here. And that story has many storylines to it. You can choose to stay in those dark places. You can choose to allow a little bit of it in your life and have some mediocre timeline. Or you could choose to follow all the prompts and click the right boxes and make the right decisions just at the right time so that you can be unapologetically you, free, and at peace. I I hear from so many people, and I learn from so many people's situations along the way when they ask me what they ask the angels through me what they should do, and I hear the stories and I hear the answers, and that has helped me grow. You can't do that and not grow. Um, I'm the kind of person who always wants to share what I have with someone else if it's good. I do. If we go to lunch and I order something good, I will make you taste it. I will make you taste it because I want you to share in this experience that I'm having. I will. Um, but sometimes things fall into place and you find yourself alone. And you're like, well, I thought I was doing good. I'm alone now. You chose your highest timeline, and some people couldn't go with you. Your people will find you, and those will be the ones that chose their highest timeline. And we will all meet and walk together on that. You come into this life alone and you leave alone. Well, you have spirit guides and stuff, but you know what I'm saying. I used to tell people when I was widowed, that was something I had to learn. And I learned that a long time ago when I was raising the girls, that there's freedom in being okay by yourself. Learning to do that. Learning not to ask for help from everybody that's around you. Or being left in a position where there is no one around you to help you. I have been put in that position time and time and time again in my life. Thrown in the water and told to swim. That's actually how I learned how to swim. My mother gave us lessons after that, but I was thrown in the water and I had to die or swim. So I swam. That's how I learned how to ride a horse. Horse took off. I had a halter and a lead rope. Had to figure it out, or I was going to die, I thought. In 4th grade. So don't. Every phase in your life that has led up to stepping on this timeline is like a stairway. We learn one thing at a time, and each lesson is valuable. Even the waiting, especially the waiting, because it's in the waiting that you reflect. It's in the waiting that you learn patience. It's in the waiting that you decide, no, I will not give up. I will not give in. I will not allow anyone to abuse me or use me. No more. That is what you decide in the quiet. And then when you make a solid decision like that, your life will transform to create the reality that you desire. And you just have to be true to yourself and true to your choices along the way and go with it. I was telling somebody today that Faith telling me she was pregnant. I didn't see that coming at all. At all. Total surprise to me. But I know why. Because if I saw it coming, I would have been all over that girl. Now, you be careful now. I saw something. Don't let this happen. It's supposed to happen. There are certain things that are written into the life that we chose, certain people that will enter. And sometimes you can't know everything or you'll mess it up. This is why I'm so strong in my faith. Because I've stepped up step by step on this staircase And I was holding God's hand the whole way because sometimes some of those stairs were pretty tall and it was really hard to step up on that. And I needed a boost, especially being widowed and raising two children. I mean, it's been one thing after another, but it didn't look like that. I mean, I've basically always been okay, you know? It's this emotional journey I've been on. But there's always been this wise voice within me that knows things, even if I was acting like a silly girl. I'm not going to lose any side of myself that I've built. It's not, okay, well, now I'm going to be this and not that silly girl anymore. I love that silly girl. I'm going to be all of it now. Full circle. All the lessons, all the losses, all the triumphs, all the wins, all the aspects of me that truly make me unapologetically me. And that is who I'm going to be now. And I don't care what anybody says about it. I don't care if anybody doesn't like it. They didn't walk the journey with me. They don't know the whole story. So they don't get to have an opinion. And that is strength. This doesn't mean that you become cold and hard. That is not wisdom. That is not wisdom. If you can still be loving and kind and giving without sacrificing yourself, that is wisdom. If you learn control without becoming hardened, that is wisdom. And if you truly embrace who you are and stop letting the darkness through others tell you what you have to be, that is wisdom. And if you keep God at the center of it, and you choose Him over and over, you choose goodness, you choose joy, you choose progress, you choose that highest timeline and take His hand, you will not fail. And neither will I. So sometimes people will look at me and think I'm a badass. I think somebody just said that. Yeah. I can be. I'd rather not be. I like the soft side of me. All I've ever wanted to be is love. That's it. But I got a team of warriors around me. They've taught me a lot. And I've had to fight through a battle to be love, and I am going to be that. And that is what you're going to see. Okay? To you, to everyone that comes around me, to my family, to my children, to any man that wants to join me someday, you better be nice to me, man. I don't retaliate. I just stop giving. And that's when people really freak out. I mean, I just stop giving when I've had enough. But that's what I want in my life. I want peace. I want love. I want comfort. I want goodness. I love doing my job. I love it. If I had all the money in the world, I'd still do this, and I still will do these shows. Okay? I'm going to teach what is coming through me, and I think it's the whole reason I came here. I'm not going to give up on that. What, am I going to come back and do it all over again for some person that doesn't like it? Hell no. All right? Walk your highest timeline and hold God's hand. Be honest with Him. I've been giving you exercises for a year. It's building you. You've been walking your own life and all your trials and tribulations, and it's built you, and you are still here. You are the angels in the field that I saw a long time ago. And at the time when I saw them, I had no idea. I'm like, why would they be looking at me? Because I have something to say. And what I have to say is going to wake you up. It's going to ignite that little light inside of you, and it's going to shine really bright like a diamond. And then you will go and ignite lights in others. And that is how we build and raise the vibration of this planet back to where it used to be. And it should be. This dimension was originally one of the heaven dimensions. They did something so that evil could break in through portals and control humanity. And because it lowered the collective vibration of this dimension, we have to be born in. I just got that information. Right through me, man. Came right through me. This is my quest, and many people are here with the same quest. We are all puzzle pieces of a beautiful picture of tomorrow. Don't let anybody dim your light. Don't ever let anybody put you in a corner. Don't let anybody walk all over you and use you and abuse you anymore. You are strong enough. Keep your eye on the prize, on the target ahead. And every time evil rears its ugly head, wants to pull you in with jealousy or betrayal, surprises, say no. Okay? Okay. Let's do some readings. I don't have anything else to say. Okay, live chat. I'm going to start at the very top and just scroll down. Let's see. Let's end it. Stop the Rumble Rants. Gina, Scott, Marcy, if you're in there. Let's stop them at, that'll be 6 o'clock my time. Okay. So you've got, 22 minutes to put your Rumble Rants up, and then we're going to cut it off, and I'll get the rest of them done. Hi, Thormus. Hi, Marcy. Let's see. Thank you, guys. Everybody saying hi to each other. My little happy family in there. I love that. It makes me so happy when you guys are all nice to each other. I hate it when I go in chat groups and everybody's fighting. I'm just like, I don't need this in my life, you know? All right, Tara Rumble. Been following you for a long time. You are fantastic. Thank you. And we'll be super granny. Oh, thanks. I'm so excited. Will I be an M or a B? I think we're still in the M range. I mean, but that could be all the way up to like $999 million. I think you'll be fine. I just heard B first, so I'm going to stick with that. Oh my God. My son Scott passed away 2 years ago. I'm so sorry. That is the worst pain that anyone could suffer. Tara, I assume your name is Tara. Let me see if I can get it through Michael. Any message? I don't know what he's talking about. But your son just said, I love you. It's done. It's all done. So I don't know what he's talking about, but if he's talking about something I think he's talking about, that would be really cool. Thank you, Scott. That'd be awesome. It's probably something personal. All right. Primetime gal. Hi. Grammy Jen. Everybody's called me Grammy since Monday. Or Tuesday. Yeah, no, Monday because I posted it on Fallawsophy on Telegram. Beth Costanzo, thank you, hon. Hey, Jen, do you think the foreign currency redemption will be wrapped up by the 4th of July? I thought the whole thing was going to be wrapped up by the 4th of July, but that was just an estimation on the timeline, the series of events that Jesus gave me, and that like prophecy that was it last Monday? Not last Monday, but the Monday before. At this time, I'm almost sure that they want to. But I always saw us getting about like 10 days to 2 weeks to complete 4B to make appointments because people aren't in town. It's the summer. You can't just give them 3 days and, oh, sorry, missed it, you know? They want you in there. They want you in there. They're making a lot of money off of you. I'd say, as of now, at least 4B, at least the private event by 4th of July. Because I did see the 4th of July celebration like it was a big deal when I was asking about timing. Okay? Like it was over. And we're all sitting back watching. I do think tier 5 is when the public rates come out, and that's going to be. I mean, we may get EBS then. I'm not sure. Carol, thank you. Am I an MM or an MMM? How far will I have to travel to the RV? Triple M, how far would I have to travel? 20 to 30 minutes. Tori 8377. Hi, Jen. This is Terry. Sorry, Terry, not Tori. Which city in Sacramento, California will I move to? El Dorado Hills, Loomis, or Granite Bay? Loomis. Lomas. Loomis. M or B? M. Still in the M range. I could be wrong on that. It kind of went back and forth. I don't know which one was him or me. That's always the struggle there. Monthly supporter, D Cox, 1254. Hi, Jen. Denise Cox here. Asking if I'm an M or a triple, double or triple. That is a triple. Okay. Okay. Bird's Nest 35 monthly supporter. Hi Jen, my friend Rick is having another medical procedure. A stent put in left. There's something artery typos on Tuesday. Will he make a full recovery? Everything is going well. Will everything go well? Okay. Jesus, what's his name? Friend Rick. Give me, if it's not you, give me the first and last. Robin Rick. They had a little trouble getting it in. So prepare yourself for that. It's a tense moment. Might take a little longer than expected, but they're successful with it. And I see him up and talking. I see him awake and talking. So he'll be all right. Okay, hi Jen, Terry here. Could you tell me the name of my guardian angel? Thanks. Guardian angel and guides, I really need first and last name to connect to you quickly. It's very specific. Is that a picture? No. Terry. Gabriel. Guardian angel. Bartholomew? Call him Bart. That's what I heard. Hi Grammy, this is Cindy. My sister Kim passed 4 years ago. Any messages from her? Okay. Cindy. Yeah. Mediumship give me their first and last name so I can call them in. I call them in or I project to them. And a lot of times when I project to them, I know I project to them because they just look up like, oh, hello. All right. Let's see if I can do it this way. Michael, you want to take me to Kim? Sister Kim. You're inching your way there. She's very proud of you. She was at your house to visit. When? 4 weeks ago. But whenever, okay, thank you. Whenever you want her there, and I need to go like wash my arm that is bugging me so bad. I don't even know what that is. Um, that's probably laundry soap. Anyway, um, she wants you to know just to call her name. Just call her name whenever you want her to come by. Red White Blondie's monthly supporter. Hi, Jen. Do you think that we will get notifications in the middle of the night? How did you see us being notified? It is some kind of email. Some of you aren't going to like this, but Bruce from the Big Call, I did see him putting it out first the other day. But it is some kind of notifications through email. It's going to come from several places, various places. So you're going to have quite a few, and it is instructions on or a phone number. I really do think it is like a 1-800 numbers or something like that. But you call this number, it routes you. You put in information, your zip code, things like that. It'll route you to the right place to make an appointment. My Ben's 207 monthly support. Why can't I process a message? I don't know. I don't even know what you're asking me. What do you mean? Chica 2021 question. Hello, Grammy Jen. Hello. Kathy here. Congrats. Thank you. Where is the location of the water leak from the upstairs condo bathroom area that has caused water damage in my lower unit? I really need a picture for that. I don't know. You guys are getting spoiled. You guys expect me to know everything. Kathy. Let's go look. Kathy's upstairs condo bathroom. Wait a minute, it's not your bathroom? Oh, it's somebody else's? In my lower unit. Okay. I don't know. Let's just go there. It's right where the pipe comes into the wall for under the sink. It's right there. It's dripping back towards the wall and running down the wall. And if I got that wrong, I am not good at plumber questions. Bird's Nest 35. Hi, Jen. My friend Rick is having another medical procedure, a stent put in. Didn't I do that? Yes, I did. I did that. Okay. Okay, hi, it's Beth. I've asked this before about my son, Alexei. But the situation has changed. He made the final cut for the acceptance into OSU Law School and is to find out by August 1st will he make it. So he made the final cut for acceptance. I don't know. I see a letter, and I see him walking with suitcases. So I think he did. I think he did. Hi, Jen. Jane here. When do you see my grandson Drew finally speaking? Yeah, that's going to be after the bed. Timing on that, it's going to be really hard to say. I would say comfortably speaking. Like after the med bed, he can. It's going to take some recovery time to feel comfortable with that. Late summer. Clara, 732. Hi, Jen. Do you see the Boulevard going? What would be an M or a B? I've always seen the Boulevard going. I'm like Boulevard cheerleader over here. I'm like, yay, pro Boulevard, because I've seen some things happening down there, and I think it's good. M or B? That's a big B. That is a big B. Nancy, hi Nancy. Do you see me taking up oil painting again? Well, you should. You absolutely should. I think that's a wonderful idea. I just got an idea, Nancy. I saw scenes with a red crystal in it. I mean, oil painting takes a long time. It's layers and layers. Both my parents did oil paintings, but I think you definitely, that is a divine nudge to, it doesn't have to be oil painting, but to paint or draw the things that you see, the scenes that you see in meditation. For all you guys don't know, Nancy's my longest running student. She's amazing. I'm not going to tell you anymore. She's a trip. Cinder's 54. Jen, my name is Cindy. I took care of my mother, Jan Reynolds, for 12 years with Alzheimer's. Just before she died, I prayed to God to protect her. I feel like I felt her death. Did she come to me? Well, not immediately. She actually had quite a few people waiting to take her home because that's the illness that she had. I mean, I see a crowd walking in, like picking her up for the party. She's okay. She's okay. She has come to you. She's been to you with dreams. I see her walking into the living room. I see her in the kitchen. She's been with you a lot. Docs 1254. Hi Jen, Denise Cox here. How far will we travel for our RV appointments? RV appointment. That's like 15, 17 minutes, something like that. And then the triple M. Hi Gina. Jen, this is Barbara. Does my mom Dixie have a message for me? All right, Barbara. Okay, guys, first and last, if you want me, let's do this quick. It's easier for me to just call their name and call them in. Barbara. She says, I see her all the time and I'm so excited. She's such a good girl. Your mother is a joy. She is a very bright, joyous light. And she's telling me what a lovely time she's having. She's got like 4 or 5 female friends standing behind her. She's having a great time. Your mommy loves you. Very involved in your life. Hi, Donnie. Lynn BU. Hi, Grammy Jen. Grammy Lynn here. Yeah, we're in the Grammy Club. Can you tell me something wonderfully happy that will happen to me yet in 2026? Let's do that. Good idea. Let's look for that. I like happy news. I see you picking up a small child. Looks like a toddler. I don't know if somebody came to see you or if that's a new one, but I don't know how you get a toddler. Somebody comes to see you. And you just pick them up and lift them up in the. Oh, I know what it is. It's the med bed so that you can do that because you just picked them up and way up in the air above your head and you just look so joyous. It's the med bed. I bet you anything it is. That's awesome. One or the other. Somebody comes to see you, but that's the scene I saw. I think it was a little boy. Teddy Cassie. Hi, Jen. Kat here. Do you think that Billings, Montana will become a major hub in the near future? Interesting. Would it be a good idea to purchase property there? Well, considering how Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, northern Idaho is filling up and becoming just like we're a big resort town. Everybody wants to live here and it's gotten very expensive. But I'm sure if you go out and buy land a little further out, there's a lot of land to buy. But I'd say because that continues to grow, Montana's just over the pass, a ways, probably. I think more and more people will migrate there. It's absolutely beautiful in Montana. I mean, it's like beauty like you can't even handle in some places, and up here too. It just is. Kind of like going to Yellowstone. I mean, it's the most beautiful place I've ever been in my entire life. Yellowstone. I was just in awe at like 25 when I went to Yellowstone for the first time. I think I probably took like 500 pictures in Yellowstone with my camera with the telephoto lens. I had a ball. Little Girl 62. Hi, it's Belinda. Will I buy 10180 house? No, it's not that one. whatever. KGUGIN, whatever. Jen, I became a new monthly supporter tonight, and I don't see confirmation from the chat or Red Castle. I do. You're shaded. You are a monthly supporter. Welcome. Hi, beautiful Grammy. Thank you. Congratulations, my sister Donna D bought more currency. She probably talked to me. Is she still an M, or will she make B status? Still an M. Wait a minute. Yeah. Just like on the cusp, yeah. KW124, I did a $10 rubber grant and it went through. Then my phone kicked me out and I don't see it now. Did it go away? I don't know, woman. Just ask me your question. One of the mods, if you see KW124 ask a question or see her question, can you pin it for me or something? That is KW124. Also a monthly supporter. Okay. My Ben's 207. Hi, friend. It's Keisha. Hi. I feel like my sister Toraya Kassan does not like me or my mom, and we have no idea why. Do you know? Okay. She's jealous of your connection. She'll find reasons, but it's jealousy. At the very core, there's jealousy there. It's a really strong energy and hard to miss when it's present. Jealousy. BHWK. Hi, Jen. Thanks for all you do. I'm Rhett. I am psychic, intuitive, and a healer. Have I been under any attacks? What do you see for my relationship with Kim? Any other advice? Well, that would be a full reading. Let's just do the first question. Have you been under attack? You're too careless. You're too careless. You need to practice psychic protection. You need to know who you're talking to. Yeah. I mean, not like in the movies where you're like thrown down the stairs or something, but yeah, there's a lot of negative energy coming towards you. Okay? This is why I'm a stickler about keeping it God-centered, for calling in your protection, learning your psychic development, learning your... And I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing, okay? I'm just saying you're being careless. That's why I'm a stickler about the way I do things. Like, give me the first and last name, so that I can call the spirit in, because I don't let just anybody walk in here. You know, I am actively asking for and putting up shields and asking God, Jesus, the angels for protection every day. Every day. Cleansing. You got to stay up on that, especially if you're going to do this kind of work. And I do not recommend, if you want to learn, just watching anything on YouTube, okay? Because a lot of time there's subliminal messages, there's ulterior motives, there is stuff within some of those videos. It's not good. Okay? I'm serious. KW124. Kathy Weber here. Looks like my Rumble rent went away and I pay. Okay. Okay, somebody pinned it. Okay, the pinned one said, this is the one that went away, Kathy. Thank you for the Rumble rant. You confirmed a couple days ago I will be replaced at my summer job. Can I ask if it's due to my health or because of the RV? Will have happened? And will I be busy? I'm thinking RV. I'm going to go with that. Health did pop up. I don't know if you use that as an excuse. You see? So it was kind of both the things were present there. Like, you may just tell them it's your health, and so nobody knows about the RV. And then the other one is, please, you said I would be replaced. Oh, it's the same thing. Well, thank you, Kathy. All right. Yeah, Jen the plumber. I wish I knew how to do plumbing. I don't need to know how to do plumbing. It's electrical. Um, it's like I need like a cute handyman to like pull up a trailer and park it in the driveway and just do stuff for me all day long. That's what I need. Just pay him. That's what I need. I don't do this stuff. I mean, I was the way we were raised. Cars, um, construction, like construction. Yeah, construction family, manufacturing business family. But that was guys' work. I don't know how to do that. I rig stuff with like craft wire and duct tape. Okay. Actively searching for a handyman. My brother's getting older. He can't be over here all the time every time I need something. So I just, you know, build yourself a guest house in the back. And okay. Goshen Gal 777. I'm having right carotid artery surgery on 7/15. Will everything go well? Okay, let's see. Yes. Unless you get in a med bed first. I don't know if you can get in that soon where you are. There's a possibility. Hey, Jen, this is Christy Thompson. Either way, you're going to be okay. Okay? This is Christy Thompson. What do you see me doing July 4th, 2026? Will I be home or visiting my family in Georgia? Visiting. You're visiting. You're not home. Hi, Annette. I see you. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Jen. Thank you for sharing your gift. Am I a B, a BB, or a triple B? Double B. Yeah, Donnie's in there. Deek49. Hi, Jen. This is Denise, monthly supporter. Do you see us buying 809 or 2875? 809. I heard 809. M or B? B. My Ben's 207. Jen, I need some happiness in my life. Do you see that happening this year, and what happens? Now, that's a whole nother show, is the whole I need happiness. But let's say good news and possibility for happiness, and then we choose to be happy or not. Okay? But let's see if there is a time where you choose to be happy. I just heard Gabriel say, and this is why I love my job, there is an overabundance of happiness and blessings flowing into you. It's like a parade. So rest now, okay? Carolyn Sue. Hi, Jen. Did a $10 rubber band before you started your lesson, and my question went away. My question was, was to and at home by Labor Day. My question was to and at home by Labor Day. I can't do it. I can't do it. Sorry, Carol Sue. Double check you guys' questions for the typos before you put them on. Now, I am the typo queen, all right? I will get doing things so fast that I'll just type it out, send it, and I'm off to the next thing. And I'm the typo queen. It's ridiculous. So I understand, but just double question. Oh, somebody pinned it. Carol Sue. Thank you, whoever pinned that. Hi, Jen. Will I be in a new home by Labor Day? Labor Day. Yes, absolutely. Holly Kennedy. My nanny, grandmother, Audine Hall, passed away about 20 years ago. Can you call her in and see if she has a message for me? She walked up and I said, you have a message for Holly. And she said, oh, I was just getting ready to come by. How's she doing? And I said, well, she'd like to know how you're doing. And she said she's having a ball. She's happy. There's all kinds of things to do. Talking about her brother. And I don't. Oh, okay. I don't know what else. She's talking about everything that's going on. But thank you. She's gonna come see you. Wait a minute. When you come see her, can you do something? Because that'd be totally cool. Let's do that. She's gonna flicker the lights. Love it. Pinned question. Hi, Jen. Kim Edwards here. Congratulations on becoming a Grammy. Thank you. Well, you know, it's early in the pregnancy, so we're just watching it. But that kid's like very pregnant, okay? From what I'm seeing. When do you see me traveling to Arizona or Australia? Kim Edwards. I keep hearing next week, and I feel like that's wrong. So I'm trying to hear something else. I'm gonna stick with it. I can't hear anything else. Hi, Jen. This is Denny. You said I was, and I bought more. So am I an ABB or a BBB? That is a very big B. That is a triple, I think. Thank you, Gina. I just got to where you said stop the rumble round, so I'm assuming we have quite a few more questions. I have a dear friend named Peggy since 8th grade. She was diagnosed with stage 4 kidney cancer. Is she going to recover? I can't tell you if your friend's going to make it or not, but I'll try. If you'd like, I've been pretty successful with cancer in the filtering organs. Send me her, for free, I'll do it for free. Send me her picture, first and last name, to my email. And we'll get her on the cancer healing list. Yes, guys, I'm behind on sending out the completed emails for the healings. I'm going to get that done this weekend. Okay? I had to get caught up on the emails. I just scrolled past an entire block of emails, and then I was scrolling down, and I'm like, oh my god. Sorry about that. I've been a little distracted and busy lately. What I'm going to do is I'm going to offer to do healings on her. Okay, not just one. I'll just keep working on her. But it's a pretty rough case. Okay, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. I can't. Only God knows the day. I'm not going to be able to tell you if somebody passes or when or they're going to pass. Um, Pinned message. This is Darlene. Do you see me as an M, double M, or a B? Neither. It's a triple M. Firefighter wife. Hi from one Grammy to another. Hello. Debbie St. John here. Are all of my currency and bonds legit? Now, I can answer this, but you're not going to have. You can't go off of what I say. I don't have them all in front of me. And what do I know? I'm just going to ask Gabriel. One is not legit. Is it a currency or a bond? It is a bond. It's not a blue bond. I think it looks like orange or yellow, like or both. The color is not exact when I'm doing these psychically. It's always off a little bit. Like so, if I see something and I say it's blue, it could be like turquoise. Rich Marr, 1971. Dear Jen, the subject came up on Mike's chat about tarot cards, and I see them as negative. What are you thinking about? Oh, okay. So it depends on the reader. That's another thing that you have to be careful about. Now, some readers pray over the cards. They use them as a tool, like anything else. Angel cards, all kinds of cards. It's actually just a trigger. Like if somebody is doing a collective like reading for more than one person, or they don't have the person in front of them, like you get an email reading, or you order a video reading, or something like that. It doesn't mean that it's evil and evil spirits talking to you. No. Can that happen? Yes. If you don't practice the right protection, pray over the cards. If you, most people, if you watch them, like I know this other tarot reader. Her name is Molly. She's amazing. You just feel the light coming off this woman. She does videos over on TikTok. No, it's YouTube. She prays to the Holy Spirit, and so she's specific about who she's asking and calls in for the team, protect us, calls in divine light, so there's no evil intent there. It's basically a tool, and the way she does it. So if anybody's just reading cards and telling you what the card means, they're not tuning in. So a card is like a trigger for someone to tune in for you. But it all depends on the reader. Just like when you choose like someone like me to go to. If you feel drawn to that person and you feel safe with that person and you feel like it's high energy and it's positive, then go to them. But if you feel like, no, I feel like something lurking in the corner, don't do that. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't do it. If it's against your religion, don't do it. But do not assume, and do not become holier than thou, and assume that just because somebody picks up a pack of cards, they're evil. Okay? Educate yourself on it. There are a lot of tools that psychic individuals will use to trigger their psychic intuition. But if somebody is not using it to do that, then it's just reading cards. And so if they don't pray for protection, if they don't have a good divine team in place, when they're interpreting the cards, if they've got like shadow figures walking around, they can whisper in their ear. Oh, yes, I see right here, you're going to die, So if you get a bad vibe, run away and don't listen and don't keep what they said. Every good reader understands that anything you say to somebody in a reading, you can't say you're sorry. You can't take it away. It's in there. So there's a certain amount of personal responsibility you have to have with yourself to make sure that the people that come to you are safe in coming to you. Um, and with them. And with what you say. Because it'll never go away. And that takes experience to learn that. And good, honest intention. Stuart, Marion, and Haley here. Another thing, pin in that. But just use your intuition. What do you feel from the reader? Like this Molly girl over on YouTube. The minute I saw her, I'm like, oh, she's part of the team. Yeah, she's doing cards, but not really into that. I was over there. I think I don't know if I found her on TikTok or what, but I was over on TikTok one day working on God Center Conscious Creation. So what I was doing was pretty cool. And I've done this often. So I was listening to some of these readers that are like, praying over the cards and doing all this stuff, Holy Spirit protect us, all that stuff. And then I would listen just as I was like cleaning the house to things that I heard that were positive. It really didn't matter to me. If it was a reading for me, I was listening for something positive that was said to me. And then I would say, I gave you the promise necklace exercise. I would say, truth, B, thank you, God, and see a little wisp of it going to my promise necklace. So it's like, abundance is coming to you. Truth, B, thank you, God, threw it in the promise necklace. So I was working on that. So I found this woman, and she's amazing. I might have her on my show one day, or she's going to have me on her show. But her vibration is very loving. Very loving. Okay. Will we all be under one roof again? Mary Stewart. Stuart, Mary, and Haley here. Will we all be under one roof again by mid to end of July at Sunset Lake or Maidstone? Oh my God, it moved. It's gone. I'm going to answer that. I don't know if you guys are still putting up rumble rants, but I'm done. We need to stop that. Are they all? I lost it. It's gone. It was pinned and now it's not. Anyway, under one roof? Yes. Okay. People are talking. Hello, Jen. My husband, Scott Gibson, started chemo on 5/27. Send me his picture, first and last name, please. Get him on the healing list. And has been quite ill. Will he feel better soon? Do you see him in a med bed? I got a strong yes and a fast one on the med bed. Tell him to hang in there, okay? So on a scale of 1 to 10, some people say they're like stage 4, but like I pick up on the life force energy. On a scale of 1 to 10, some people that would be like on their way out would be like a 1. Somebody totally without cancer and really, really healthy and strong and young, 10. He's at like a 5. He's okay. I think he's got enough energy to survive it. I do think he's going to respond well to it. I don't think he's going to feel good during. But yeah, I'm positive about that. Okay, pin message. Jen, it's Keisha again. Friend, do you see me going to the RV alone? Well, let's look. I always saw you going with somebody. Has something changed? Because I think you are now. I think you're choosing to go alone. I don't know if you changed your mind. Real Trinity Soul, hi Jen. Terry in Arizona. Aria BBB or Triple B, thank you. The world's most beautiful Grammy. All right, you know what? You get bonus points for that today, even when I have like some kind of cleaning fluid streaming down my arm that looks white and gross. Um, 247. I think that's a triple B. I think that's a triple B. Oh my God, this is gonna be so much better than we thought. Sorry if I'm wrong someday, but you know my track record's pretty good. Okay, I've honestly been trying for you people, and I think I think it's gonna be amazing. I do. I do. And you guys have to remember, I'm done with questions. Okay, I think I did them all. Done with questions, but you guys have to remember, I was reporting on this before I owned any. I wasn't invested in it personally, so I didn't have to get those answers to make it real for me. I mean, this is real. It's real. Do you seriously think, as hard as I have tried, that God would have led me to be on Mike Barrett's show that long, helping you guys on my own show, in the chats, working at this long, for this hard, and never told me it was fake? I can spot a bad deal from a mile away. A mile away. Those that have come to me over there, you know it too. I will be like, I don't like it. I don't like it. This is going to be good. Yes, thank you, Gina. Gina's awesome. If I missed a rant, please go to my email on the screen there. I left it up, I think, forever because I talk too much. Marcy, can you cleanse my house? I think I have earthbound spirits in it, but I've been too distracted to do it myself, and my face hurts, so I don't want to go battle anything right now. I mean, this happened like 2 years ago when we were boating. There was so much pollen that year, and I went on the boat. It just like blew it up into my sinuses all day long. And so, like the other night, we had a lot of wind, and I slept with the window open over my head. And that's the pine tree that I'm allergic to. But I was hot, and there's nothing else I could have done. The air conditioning guy hasn't installed anything yet. So I left it open. I had all the fans blowing on me, and then I wake up and my teeth hurt. And I'm like, what the hell? And it was, and then all my teeth hurt all the way around. I'm like, okay, that's not my teeth. That is not my teeth. And then I pushed right here and it hurt. And I'm like, okay. And then, like, the roof of my mouth on that one side was swollen. I'm like, okay, sinus infection. But that hurt so bad. It kept me up to like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was bad. Anyway, I think that's all I have for you guys tonight. I am off for the weekend. I will be back on Sunday. I know it's Father's Day, but you guys should be done by then, right? Donnie's going to do a live on Sunday night at like, I think it's 7 Central, 5 Pacific. So I'll probably go at like 4 or like 3:30 before his. And no, Donnie doesn't mean I want to do yours too afterwards. I might. I might. I don't know. We'll see how I feel on that day. Donnie, it's RPRN chat on Telegram. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Anyway, you guys have a good night. My cursor is not working. And I will see you on Sunday. Okay?